What's up, everyone? Welcome back to High Quality Trades, where I give you my highest quality trade setups in the market today, 100% free. Holler at your boy. Okay, if you are new here, this is the channel where we go over the highest quality stocks in the market, meaning only the top stocks with the highest market caps make the cut. So, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, Tesla. These will be the stocks we mainly trade on this channel. So if you are ready to make the highest quality trades of your life, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, first up, we have the SPY on the daily time frame. On Friday, the SPY managed to close at 544.22. It reached a high of 550.28 and a low of 540.95. We were negative 0.39% on the day. Pretty bearish day overall. Let's drop down into the 4-hour time frame to get an intraday's perspective of what price is doing. Okay, guys, so last week I had this line on the charts last Thursday, and based off the trendline break that we got in Thursday's price action, I did assume that Friday we were going to go upwards of 550 because there were a ton of contracts sitting right at that level. And from what I know, based on experience, when there are a lot of orders, they act as a magnet for price to ultimately get to, and then usually retrace, because that's what the market's ultimately good at, is tricking, trapping, and fooling everybody, anybody it can. Okay, so yeah, we did get that break, and then we went up to 550. We ended up getting a reversal candle on the 4-hour and then falling down to support at 544.14. That did hold. So right now, I'm trying to figure out what come Monday the market is going to do. We are getting some bearish signals like the MACD turning down, and then a break of what looked like a bear flag type pattern. If we just move this line here, to me it looks like a bear flag. So this is a possible trade for Monday if we continue to break below we need to break below support at 544.14. Then we can trade it down to 542.20, and then probably a retest of our rising wedge pattern right here that broke out from back in June 11th. I'm looking for a retest at least of this trend line come next week, but we will see what price action tells us. Let's see. Let's go over a trade I took on SPY today. I mean, Friday. Today's Saturday. But yesterday. So I went into the 1-hour time frame. Right here, I saw this shooting star candle. It was at 8 a.m. Okay, so early in the morning, price came up. We filled those contracts and then immediately turned down. Well, because I liked this candle right here, I decided to enter in some puts in the market. What I also liked was when I looked at this 1-hour chart, we were about to cross on the RSI. So paired with this shooting star candle, and then the MACD about to turn down on the 1-hour time frame, that was my entry. Okay, so I did enter in this candle, like I said, about 546 and 547 puts, and then we traded it down. So this one I didn't hold that long. I did drop down into the 15-minute, and I saw that my contracts were up, 100 or so percent, because I had purchased the daily contracts for Friday, and I just saw this 200 MA being tagged, and so I decided that was a good sell signal for me. Although ultimately all the signals were bearish and I could have held longer, should have held longer, honestly, but I decided this was a good take profit, and then I entered in some take profit orders, and they got filled. So all in all, great trade using that 1 hour inverted hammer candle and then trading it down. So that was really cool. Let's drop down back into the 4 hour. I think that's it for the SPY. We'll see what price action comes Monday brings us. The other trade I gave you on Thursday was AMD. Now, this one was a cool trade. I did end up trading it. I bought it first thing in the morning. And so I did buy. So this candle started breaking out. This is, it was right at 7:30. I think at 7:35 was when I purchased 160 contracts. And then I was going to trade it up here to the 164 level. I mean, ultimately, I wanted to fill this gap, which we did get close to filling, but that's where price decided to turn around. When I was dropping down into the 15-minute, we were pretty oversold. Like, if we look at the RSI here, this is all the way up to 90, but I saw it here. This is 183, so I did hold it a little longer into the next two candles, but once we were reaching that 164.51 level, I decided to take profit at that point. So of course, it went a little higher, but as far as I was concerned on that RSI, we were burnt to a crisp. So what I did end up doing though was entering in another call at the end of the day around 1:30, when what it looked like to me, we were getting a back test of the flag pattern. So of this trend line here. Let's get rid of this one. Okay, so I am bullish on this one come Monday, but this is about the only one I'm looking bullish on. We will see what happens. I bought another 160 call that doesn't expire for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I just want to trade it up to this gap fill. So we'll see how long I can hold this. 167.14 will be the take profit for me when we get there. That's AMD. So another great trade I gave you guys. Now, come Monday, there's a few bearish stocks, right? I mean, Friday was a bearish day. And there is kind of a candle that I'm liking here on Tesla that's signaling to me a retracement. So this is quite a big doji candle. And then we did get price to fall below in the next candle. So if I were going to trade this one come Monday, I want the MACD to turn over here and start making the purple bars. And then that would be my entry on whatever candle. So probably that 6 a.m. to 10 o'clock candle. And then I'd place my stop right above this purple candle here at the high. So it's 199.85. I'd say at 199.86, I would put my stop loss, and then ultimately I'd want to trade it down. We'll see what price action does here at 194.17. It's not really good support. It's barely looks like support to me, but the 191.64 level looks much better to me. So that would be a great trade if it so happens to come into fruition. We'll see if all these signals end up playing out to the downside. Okay, so that's Tesla. Let's see. Apple's also bearish. I mean, yeah, this looks like another bear flag to me. We'll have to see if she wants to play out or not. I mean, yeah, Apple had, 2 giant days, and it looks like we're retracing backwards at least probably half of that pattern, if not more. But see, that looks like a bear flag to me anyway. And if that pattern completes, let's grab that. Based off this candle break here, then we're probably going back down to test this support level right there at 198.09. But first, so based off the break of the channel here, I think we'll at least go down to 126.87 on Monday, and then we'll see what price does around that area. Oh yeah, so Microsoft might be a good one. This is a rising wedge, and we did finally break out of it on the end of the day on Friday. It at least needs to test 446.02, and then if that breaks, it'd be 441.485. This one kind of sucks because, kind of like Netflix, I was bullish on that flag. This one I was bullish because of ascending triangle pattern that it looked like it was forming, and that had broken out to reach upwards of the weekly expected move, which was like 458 if I remember right. So that's what I was trying to trade it up to, and this one caught me twice, caught me slipping twice, and then I ultimately noticed that this was turning into a rising wedge. So I wish I would have traded this one down. But Friday was a good day for me. Ultimately, those contracts on the SPY and then the AMD contracts paid me out a good portion. Well, let's end the video there, guys. So this was my market recap for Friday and last week. We will see ultimately what price action gives us next week, and I will bring you guys another video on Monday night. Thank you for watching High Quality Trades, and I'll see you in the next video.